Hey, what's up guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile 2 Silmeria. Today we're going to be continuing to make progress through Yggdrasil by backtracking, because logic. I always say, when in doubt, go right. Well, in this case, I should have went to the left instead because I missed an item over here. The Valiant Armor, a really good piece of green armor for your heavy and light warriors. Let's see, Alicia's defense is 167, goes up to 190. Very nice. My question is, why are the Valiant Armor and Valiant Helm green while the boots are blue? Are you trying to get me triggered by screwing up my Lynx game? Anyway. Thanks to the magical powers of editing, we are now back where we left off in the last episode. So real quick, I want to switch out the Piglaw for Sword Blessing to get some extra damage. And the reason is because off-screen, I took a few minutes to teach a new skill to everybody, and while I was doing that, gained a few levels for everybody, mainly Rufus. He's a beast now. And he learned Thunderfall. It's a 3-hit overhead attack, Thunder Elemental. It's very quick, very good, one of my favorites, so I'll be using that for him. But let's continue onwards, shall we? Oh, this room. This room gives a lot of people trouble, but I don't think it's that bad. Until you get to the other side, that is, and you try to get the treasure, then things can get a little janky. But first you just want to break that. Break that. Oh, I missed it. Turn around ever so slightly here. Wait for this guy to float up a little bit. Do that. Okay. Now once you get him up there, you can push him off the side because he's a flying monster and, well, for whatever reason, even though he's a crystal and can't fly, he won't fall off the edge. And I think that part is what trips up a lot of people, is just getting the flying monster up to this floor here. Once you do this, you're pretty much in the clear. Switch with the walking guy. Switch with the... damn it, I knew that would happen.
Alright, it's party time, people!
Yeah, I was trying to get my photon to hit the flying enemy. That way I could keep the walking enemy on the bottom. But, well, my positioning was off ever so slightly. So we're going to try that again.
I'm leaving.
If you're too close to the wall, that's going to happen. Let's put him there. And do that. And just repeat the process, because I'm a scrub. Oh, come on. You need the flying enemy up top there. Let's see here. There we go. And this actually works out because I wanted to show off this enemy to you, the Roper. Damn it, I need some AP. You can get a pretty good item from him that you need to learn the skill that I talked about just a moment ago. Ooh, Rufus. No bueno, man. I actually need you in order to get this item. Well, you don't need Rufus, but it does make it a little easier for you. Alright, so to get this, you want to go for their tentacle. There we go, the Emerald Heart Core. That is a green holy rune, and now you can start learning God Destroyer. And I think Mind Lock and Force Field 1000, which is actually pretty good. It will protect you against the first 1000 damage you take in the battle. But yeah, there you go. You can also get that item from those...
This is no place for amateurs.
The Yggdrasil. But dealing with prismatic missiles is a royal pain in the dick, so I prefer to get it from these guys. Okay. Come on, get up there. And once you get the flying enemy up here, well, you're in the clear regardless, but if you want to get the last treasure, you want to have the flying enemy up here as well. And trust me, you want to get this item. It is totally worth it. first break that crystal. Come on. This kind of goes back to what I said in the last episode about how this dungeon has a good balance between puzzles and platforming and combat. Puzzles aren't too challenging, but the rewards are very well worth your time. Except for this one. Doubles your defense, lowers your attack. I don't care for it. Okay, so this one's a little bit tricky. What I like to do is line up Alicia with this pillar here and use that kind of as a visual marker. It's not absolute, but it seems to work out for me pretty reliably. Let's do this. So you want to jump, fire down, fire up. Ooh, okay. Whew, barely made it. Ah, fuck. Okay, we'll just do it this way. There we go. And we get a power bangle, yes. Surely it doesn't stack with itself, right? Oh man. Yeah, the programmers, well, they don't let you stack Great Eagle Hearts, but for some reason they do let you stack power bangles. Yeah, look at that attack power. 30 more and Alicia would be elite. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Well, that's it for that room. Let's continue onwards. She's going to be dealing some major damage now. Let's see, come up here. Break that. And we get a fairy tincture, alright. By the way, I'm going to be skipping the majority of the battles from here on out, because I've already shown you all of the new enemies, and I already have all the levels that I really care to gain at this point. Ha! Hate those ice crystals. Game? Alright, easy enough, I suppose. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, there is something up here. Tome of Alchemy, awesome. Ah, here's a new enemy we haven't seen before, I believe. Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
The Gluttonous Bug. If you're not using Dismantle, then you want to go with Bug Swatter and Giant Killer. And these are the enemies that drop Royal Jellies. Of course, it doesn't happen on screen, but trust me.
This is no place for amateurs.
That's right, only pros are allowed here. And the occasional scrub move on my part. Alright, again, break the Wind Crystal because we don't need it. That's going to be pretty much the case throughout the whole dungeon. You don't need them very often. So go up there. Oh shit. Well, this just got a little spicy. There we go. Those green crystals actually rejuvenate any crystals that you break. So you want to take those out too, because they're usually more annoying than anything. And there's no item to the right, so don't worry. I always thought it was a cool concept to make the world tree into a dungeon. Kind of like how the old Dragon Quest games did it. Speaking of Dragon Quest, this year marks the 30th anniversary for Dragon Quest. Oh wait, I think it's this platform. Yeah, it's hard to believe that series is almost as old as I am. I mean, I'm 31. That series is right behind me. One of my favorite series as well. I really suck at this. Sorry, guys. There we go. And that's why you need the extra photon bouncing to get up here. Get an overdrive and a noble elixir. Nothing too great, but better than nothing, I suppose. And same deal to get down here. Game. We're a mini-boss, alright. So for this one, you're fine, whatever. I want to give Giant Killer to my big hitters. Giant Killer. Giant Killer. And we'll give it to you also, why not? What attack do you have? No, don't want to use fire. Ice would be ideal, or holy, but I don't have a prismatic missile yet, so we'll just go with lightning bolt.
Things are getting interesting.
Got the invasive arsonist. What a name. I mean, come on, would any arsonist be welcome? Come on, get real. Yeah, this will be easy though. Yeah, go Alicia.
Gather crushing ice. Finishing strike.
And there we go, easy enough. You can also use the, what is it? Whatever that fire armor is that we got in the last episode to protect against his attacks.
Man, that was tough. I gotta lie down.
What is that thing called anyways? Archers and mages can use it. Flame Mist, there we go.
Yeah.
Anyways, for defeating him we get access to the Sharp Sword Law. Attack plus 50%, defense gets cut in half. I don't care, it is amazing because it stacks with everything. And I will be restoring that before we leave. Now you could drop down, wait, let me see my map. Yeah, you could drop down and backtrack to get back up there. Or, I believe, you can just do that. Once he gets close enough. There we go. Yeah, a little quicker on my end, although it wouldn't matter for you guys because I can just edit the backtracking out, like instant transmissioning. Goku style. Alright, so here, let's go ahead and restore this. And we're going to switch out Sword Blessing for Powerless Cap Wrath. Remember this from the Palace of the Venerated Dragon? Well, it's finally going to come into use. Just want to slow fall down here. Head to the right. Put this in the shell so you can actually pick up this item. The Holy Gauntlet. Alright. Let's see, we're at about 13 minutes. Yeah, we got time. This one, yeah, we want to ride this to the top. Here we get a noble elixir, awesome.
Not bad. Took us by
Whatever.
surprise.
Let's see, we just need enough AP to use one attack, really.
Time for this to end.
Block that, bitch. Ooh, Canine Tooth. Those are good for boosting your attack power.
Time for this to end. Special service. I up my attacks by
Speaking of
20%.
Prismatic Missile, oh yeah. That's my favorite attack spell to give a mage. Not only is it pretty powerful and holy elemental, but it does inflict pretty much every negative status element in the game. Could you imagine if Bad Breath in Final Fantasy also dealt a truckload of damage? Jeez. Anyway, to get this, you just want to fire a photon, not as you're floating up. Wait a few seconds. And I destroyed the green one, so now I look like a total scrub. I'll have to come back for that one, I think. Nope, there we go. Are there two green ones in here? Oh. Ooh, lots of money, very nice. Gonna need some cash to do some crafting later. Spent way too much on that stupid Solomon's ring. Break the crystal. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's it for this room, I believe. Let's see, we could go down and back to the save point, or we could head to the left, which is what I'm going to be doing. Get some more items. Alright, after that unfortunate battle, Alicia gained a level and she learned Invoke Feather. It's pretty sweet. Let's see, I need this guy. Actually, yeah, there is an item up there. Okay. It's really hard to tell sometimes, and there are a few places in here that look like they should have items, but they don't. So it's just better to check every nook and cranny to be safe. Let's see. Come on. Ah, that works. Not fighting you. Ooh, this room. Okay, case in point, all the way to the left there, you would think there's an item, but there's not, so don't worry about it. Instead, do a little hop jump to get down here. Get a foolproof talisman, awesome. And you want to use your mini-map here to kind of see below you, that way you don't just fall into oblivion. Whew, okay. Got another bit of a puzzle here, but this one's not too bad. You just want to get a walking enemy onto that far platform. By the way, they don't move, so you're safe to, you know, leave them be, as it were. Don't think I'm close enough. There we go. Okay. Get this guy over to the edge, but don't knock him off, be careful. And make sure your back is facing inwards for this one. Inside is a unicorn's horn, really good weapon for mages, and they can finally use a great magic again, so not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see, now we want to go to the right, or not. Union Plume, and I believe there's one more item in here that I always miss, because by the time I get to the bottom, I'm just ready to get the hell out of here. Oh, it's just a Sealstone. Okay, well, another mini-boss here. You want to go with Giant Killer,
This might take some time.
Unholy Purifier, Fire Attacks, or Holy Attacks. You know what? I do not like your little AoE thing going on over there. Alright, whatever. Screw you, man. Let's see how good Prismatic Missile does.
Prismatic missile! Strike two!
Not bad.
Strike two!
Ooh, a double attack. Very nice. Easy enough.
Is everyone still here? No stragglers?
And here we get the Darkness Blessing Sealstone. That would be useful in the next dungeon, but aside from that, it's not really worth holding on to. But it's there all the same. Another save point. $80,000 off. Sweet. I wonder. No? Okay. Never mind, viewers. Pay no attention to this. I was just curious about something. But I am going to call it quits here, guys, and when we come back next time, I will meet you all the way up here at this save point, because that is actually the final save point in the game. Or not in the game, in this dungeon. I just felt like doing some sequence breaking to pick up some pretty good items. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. My name is Kai, and until next time, have a good day.